Hey, everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And as promised, I'm going to do what am I going to do? I am going to do the mutation. I'm going to roll it a little bit longer uh, than I did last time. See if we can get into some different. A lot of you guys are open, and I appreciate it. But some of you got questions on what if? What do you do if? And that's the beautiful thing about this. You do what you want to do. Okay. That's the whole thing. Morph it to however you want to. But I thought I'd get over to the table. I'll play at the quarter level instead of the $100 level. I did have people ask me about that. And maybe, go into some of the what ifs. This thing this has been really, really working out well for me. Uh, I'm also not using the hard internet. I'm just using Wi-Fi, and I want to see if I have any glitches in this thing. Uh, but anyway, so I'm already here at the table. There's my buddy Barney Fife behind me. Let's go over and let's see if we get into some trouble here. I think you'll like this. And I'm running this as if it was live, even though it's not. I don't like editing. Everybody knows that. But anyway, let's see if we can go to this one. And boink, there we are. I think we can see the table good enough. And that way I don't have to split screen it and you guys can see my fat face. I think what I will do though is turn this around like so as I look in the camera. So that's good. We can see everything. And I've got two mics on. This might be in stereo. Hey, that'd be good too if I can be in stereo. Um, we'll see what happens. I got to figure out some way other than putting this on my shirt. These mics, it pulls me down. I don't like it. Anyway, all right, $875. I have five shooters of 7 chips. It's just like what you saw. If you haven't seen my original, The Mutation, go give it a watch and you can get the basics for it. But anyway, we're doing it at the green level, which is $875. So it's not a monster bankroll. And maybe we can win a few coins. All right. So we have 7. I'm just going to bring them out and put them on the field there, even though that's not a bet. We're going to start out with 1 in the don't. And then I'm going to lay the 10 to protect that don't. And let's just see what happens. Here we go. All right, there's a 9. 9 is the point. Now, I don't need that lay. I'm just going to set it over there to the side. Don't need it right now. We're going to come out in the calm like I always do. Now, remember, you got 5 chips now to play with. Okay, if you lose one, you have 4. I always start out of the calm. And like the last video, I wanted 3 don'ts and 2 do's. Well, today, I'm going to morph it. This is something that I would still probably do 3 don'ts and 2 do's. But you can do 3 do's and 2 don'ts. That's up to you. So today I'm going to go ahead and at least for this first round, I'm going to do. My mic is so messed up. I am so sorry, y'all. I got to figure the mic out. But anyway, I'm going to do 3 do's and 2 don'ts. All right. So we already have the don't 9. Okay. Now you can watch this. Instead of coming out of the calm, just start out at the don't. Get that second. If you wanted to do 2 don'ts and 3 do's, go ahead and get the second to start with. Okay. Boom. There's my second don't. Now, if the 7 comes, I'm in really good shape. I get to pick them both, all 4 of them up. So now we'll just do 3 comes. Okay, there's a 4. Now, every time that slides over to the point, our wins will get smaller and smaller unless, you double hit the number. Okay, there's a 7 out. Oh, we had to have another comeback. Sorry. So we 7'd out. So we lose 4, no big deal. Okay, the 8 comes down, the don't, we get paid there. We get paid on the come, and we get paid on the don't. All right. So let's put all this back. Let's get our 2 that we didn't use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't use this one from the last shooter. I put my 7 up. Voila. We're $8. Okay, that was sort of a good one. Oh man, I know you guys are hearing this mic crackle. And I am so sorry about that. Let me try to put that right there. Sorry about this, y'all. Put that right there. Let's see if that helps out at all. All right. Again, I still have my 5 shooter. No problem. Let's shooter number 1. Let's do it again. Don't pass. Grab a point. Okay. 9 again. Okay. This time, let's just like the last time, let's just go ahead and grab 2 don'ts, 3 do's. You can do 3 don'ts, 2 do's. It doesn't matter. It's the mixture, I think, is the safe part. There's a 6. Not really a good don't, but it is what it is. I did not lay that 10. You saw I didn't lay it, but I don't need it now. So we just sit that over in the rack. Again, on that lay, you can lay, don't lay. Okay. You can automatically just put the 2 of the 7 right over here. Maybe use it for odds. You can use this for an extra hit if you want to. This is for you. But I just lay it over there. Once my lay, works, I just put it over there. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Let's just see if we can do 3 come bets now. We got 2 don'ts. There's a 5. Okay, there's a 3. Whoops. You lose that one. You only got 1 more bullet. That's it. That's all you got. There's an 8. Okay, so now we're pretty much even out. We got the don't 9, don't 6, do 5, do 8. If we get lucky, we can hit the 5, hit the 8, and then hit a 7 if you get lucky. Okay, there's a 6. There's our don't. This is the opposite way. Our don'ts can get pegged off and then the 7. Okay, yo 11 means nothing. There's a 3, means nothing. There's the 8. Well, that's a do. We get that paid. Great. Now, if we could hit the 5, then the 7, that would be the best case scenario for this shooter. There's the 5. Okay. Now, we would like the 7. We did lose one of the come bets. There's the 7. It's almost like I got loaded dice, but I don't. Hopefully, I won't know if this mic is really working until I watch this video back. I hope it is. Anyway, there's the 7, and the don't gets paid. Let's put our shooter back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We come out with a quarter on that guy. So far, no trouble whatsoever. All right, we still have 5 full shooters. Now, you don't have to, you could take a shooter, whatever he wins, loses, or whatever, and then run all the way 5, and then whatever you have, I don't like doing it. I like keeping my shooters racked. But again, it's called money management, discipline. All right, what are you trying to accomplish? I believe that this mutation is a really good, solid, safe start out system. In other words, get yourself a few bucks and then transition into something different. What do you mean by transition, Ken? Well, like right now, I have 75 bucks. I've won $75, not too hard. Okay. I've won 75, and then maybe I come out let's say with a 64 across. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want to go with just the insides. Doesn't matter. Okay, because you got that 75 bucks. It's a free play. You transitioned over to this. Nothing wrong. And that's what John created the Hedgeless Horseman for, was a transition. I think Crappy the Craftsman did his. He just kept everything even. Nobody laid. John don't. Crappy don't. That's my thing. But Crappy used it, I think, just to win money. And you can just keep doing it until you're satisfied with the money. But you remember discipline. Got to have it. Loads of it. But now you can go into 66 across. You can go into, what do we got here? Maybe you go into this. You got maybe the insides with that money. Maybe you just 6s and 8s. It doesn't matter. All right. Or let me put some money up here. Or you just take the $75 and keep playing, which is what we'll do. Okay, there's a 4. Not a bad don't to have. Okay, now this time, let's just come out and come this time. Let's do 3 don'ts, 2 do's. Okay, I got a don't. Let me go ahead and get a do. There's a 6. That's a good do. Now let's come out and see if we can grab a couple of don'ts. There's an 8. So now we have our 2 don'ts. Let's go ahead and get our last don't, and then we'll come in. And I didn't lay that one either. I'm sorry about that. And you don't have to lay that 10, but you got 7 chips. So 2 is automatically going over there if you don't get hit. I forgot what the hell I was saying. There's a don't 9. So we have our 3 don'ts. We have our 1 do, and we can finish up in the come. I always want to finish out in the come. I don't want to finish out in the don't come. And if we get a 7, that'd be really sweet right here. If not, we'll just have to play them out, right? So there's a 9. One of our don'ts got hit. This goes to a do. So now we still have 2 don'ts and 2 do's. Now it just depends on what them dice do. Okay, there's a 10, which is nothing. Another 10 back to back. 7 out. In this case, we lose these 2. We pick up those 2. And we lost a unit on that one because we evened out up here, but we lost one of our don'ts got pegged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now let's set this 6. I'm going to leave this profit alone. I could bring some of the profit back over and have my shooter, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to put 6. I'm going to go to shooter 2. Okay. This time, let's go. I'm going to remember to do this lay this time because if that 10 hits, you got to see what I do. Boy, I hope this sound works out. Yeah, now let's go back to 2 don'ts, 3 do's. Let's do that this time. Okay, there's a yo 11. Whoops. That ain't going to happen. We don't hedge against the 11, although you could, but I didn't. So now our 5 is down to 4 bullets. There's a 6. Unless, here's one of them options again. Okay, I didn't need this 2, but I need another bullet. So maybe you can pull that bullet over and then stuff 1. And in this case, I can take that one to this 6. This is rack management, man. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my 5th shooter. I still have my profit. You see what I'm saying? That extra 2 that lay doesn't hit and you put it down, you can still use those two any way you want to. All right. So there's our don't. Let's grab our second don't. Well, we're not going to make it. So that's a tie. That'll pay that. I come back here. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down 2 on that one because I used one of mine. So now we got to put that 5 there. Go to our second shooter and do it again. Okay, 9. Put the leg in. I'm going to take this 2, put it over here as if I did. We're going to come here out of the don't. Let's pick up another don't. Well, there's a 3. We win that. That's a good thing. I'll put this over here. There's a 10. That's a good don't. So now we have our 2 don'ts. Let's come out with a do. Okay, that sucked. 12. Boo. 8. And 7 out. Lose this one. We pick up that 10. And we pick up the don't. And we didn't use this one. There's our 7 for the shooter. And then we have this one to put back. I still have my profit here. Okay, so here's a preference of the rack only. Preference of the rack only. If it makes you feel better, this got 6. I come over here, take one of my profits, and now I still have all my shooters alive, but I'm down to a $50 profit. Okay, you do it any way you want to. We put that back, leave this 6 here, and still come out with a second shooter. Doesn't really matter. I built this thing to have so many options for you. And as long as my mics are working, I'm so worried about those. Because if it don't work, all this video will be frozen. So there's a 4. That's a good don't. This time, I'll do the original. I didn't lay, but we'll say I did lay. We'll set them over there. Now, let's come out of the come. Let's just do more of a crappy style and even it out. Well, there's the 7. Good thing I did on that one, right? So I got paid here, get paid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my shooter. Looky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put my 5th shooter or my first shooter back, and I get to profit. I'm now up $100. That's it to this thing. What is throwing people off is the options that you have. I think people are worried about whether they're going to do the right thing or the wrong thing. I'm going to come back over to this table here, or to this thing, like so. I think people are worried about whether they're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Here's the beautiful thing in this mutation. There is no wrong thing. You do what you feel like doing. You saw me make a couple moves in the rack. I've got my $875 there. There's my profit. Here's the 2 from the lay that I don't use, but I still can use them if I want to use them on the table, or if I want to use them to, square up one of my shooters to have a shooter back. So I've done everything in this video. I've been doing this for 20 minutes. I love this thing. I want to see some folks that know how to play craps maybe roll this out. They're little variations, because there's nothing right, nothing wrong. I think my Wi-Fi, I don't know what that is on there. I'll see when I play this back. There's so many different variations. Start out at the don't column. You want 2 don't, start don't, and then 3 do's. Or don't, 2 do's. Or come box, get your do's, then I mean, do whatever makes you feel good. But all these other little things, don't worry about it. Just play with it. Play with it at home. If you don't have a table, it doesn't matter. You can do it makeshift on a table or something. You know, get you some pieces of paper and write it and for numbers or whatnot. And just roll it out and go, well, let's see. If I'd have done that, this would have happened. If I'd have done that way, this would have happened. But always remember, if you sit there and play it a certain way and it don't work out for you and you change it, well, maybe that's the very way that works the very next time. You know, there's no rhyme or reason to them dice. But this mutation is safe. I don't think I've ever been past that second shooter. Never needed to. I've got, 5 shooters there. Don't have to have 10 like John and others. I don't have to. 5 is more than plenty. All right. So there's the part 2 of the mutation. Hopefully everything worked out when I play this back for myself. And if you see this on YouTube, then hey, it was good enough, right? Also, reminder, I'm switching my paycheck or bust to Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights. I'm worried about this Wi-Fi signal. Really worried about it. But anyway, Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock Central. NFL, too much going on, it seems like, on Thursdays. So anyway, there you go. Hopefully you guys are seeing this on YouTube. That means it worked. I'm done right now. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions, as always, email me at kenknowsgambling@gmail.com. All right. So until the next time, be great.